So today I am joined by May, and we are watching Epic the Musical, which
Yes.
is a concept album with 40 songs about the Odyssey. May is a big fan of it. This is something I've never seen before. May, before we begin, do you want to tell everyone a bit about yourself and what you do?
Oh, I'm May. My user handle is MaymoUwU. I'm a Scottish Faerie VTuber, and I play a bunch of games live on Twitch multiple times a week. I'm currently playing through Elden Ring. I'm really enjoying it. But like Obi said, I'm a massive fan of Epic the Musical and just Greek mythology in general. So I'm really excited to watch this with him because I've never seen the animations that were
Okay.
commissioned for this. So I'm experiencing that for the first time, but I'm a huge fan of the musical.
Oh, nice. And also, we also play D&D together, where we also are doing a Greek mythology
Yes.
campaign on
Yes.
DnVTubers.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I love it so much.
I'll have links
It's
to all
such
of that
a
in the
fun one.
description down below. But if you're ready, I'm happy to hit play on, I believe the first saga is the Troy Saga.
Wait. Before we start, I have a prediction. I think there's
Go
two
on.
characters that I think you will like probably more than the rest.
Okay.
And it's either going to be Hermes or Tiresias. I think both of them are going to be your favorites.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. If you're ready, I will hit play.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay.
Play King.
Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Yes, sir! Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guard.
Okay, this is off to a good start.
Oh, no, it's fantastic. Oh, this is so cool.
I wonder how this is going to compare to Christopher Nolan's version of the Odyssey coming out later this year.
I know, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm setting the bar too high by watching this first.
I have goosebumps.
It's off to a good start, and I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing. I think the minimal art style also makes it better.
Yeah, it leaves more to the imagination.
Yeah, and they're using like high contrast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
A vision of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
Tell me how.
I don't think you're ready.
I love his voice.
The voice acting is great.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more. I know that I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy. What's
See, Anakin Skywalker did not hesitate.
that I cannot avoid?
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to Penelope. You can say goodbye to Penelope.
I could raise him as my own, or send him far away to find you wherever. Make sure his past is never known.
The way they did the panning shot as well with the animation was actually quite cool.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is
I once watched another animatic and they actually included parts where there was a baby crying in it.
Okay.
And it was so haunting. Because like I feel like sometimes in the musical you don't fully understand the grasp of the horse and the infant because
Yeah.
you never hear the baby. But like when I saw that animatic, it was absolutely chilling, to be completely honest with you, because you hear the screams of Hector's wife, the child's mother,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's very emotional, and the whole reason he's having such a problem is because this child reminds him of his own son. Because the last time
know,
he saw his own
yeah.
son, he was just a
Because
baby.
he's doing it all to go
and
back
it's
to his
all-
own family, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. It's just like how many times do you have to destroy someone else before you can like get back to where you were? You know, I mean, like how does that change you? And I think it's like a wonderful concept to like delve into.
I mean, the
I
whole
love this
point of,
stuff so
the whole
much.
Odyssey it is like the very first journey, epic journey in like history. So I imagine it is
There's
literally the foundation of like
Mhm.
everything else that came after it was built on.
Absolutely. And it is one of those things as well where there's a line that gets like sang quite a few times throughout the entire musical by Odysseus, and I'll point it out to you when we hear it.
Okay.
But it makes me like when I sing along to it, it holds in my throat. It makes me choke up every single time I hear it. Oh god, it's so
'Cause
good.
I know the broad strokes of the Odyssey and story of that. And
Yeah.
how essentially it was the world's first shonen manga because it just goes on and on and on. If you think about it, it follows the exact same format of a shonen manga. It's like you have a within the week episode. There's a new challenge to
Fucking-
overcome.
Wait, no, oh my god, it's the One Piece of the
It is.
Greece.
It's the first ever. It's the One Piece.
It's the One Piece of Greece. That's great.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say this is like the foundation of what every story that came afterwards built on. You can very much see it when you
Yeah.
look at it and compare it to modern day things.
Mhm.
Oh, we are literally telling the
Yeah.
same story over and over again.
It's really funny because like this one man is so involved with all of the gods and all of the nymphs and all of the witches, and
Hmm.
everyone is kind of either trying to help him or hinder him, and
Yeah, he's the main character. He's
he goes through so
he's
much
the only-
character development.
the only
Oh,
thing
it's
that's
so
missing is
good.
not a 17-year-old Japanese high school student.
Absolutely. You know what though? He is a short, burly man. Because one thing about Odysseus he was not this tall, hulking figure. He was just a short king.
People
always draw
back then
him
were
shorter
short,
than
like,
Penelope.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they were short. Like in Scotland, a lot of our castles have really short doorways. Because people were short for a really long time. It's only in
Yeah,
the
I mean,
last
it's the
few
it
hundred
was
years
the
that we've
Vikings
taken a
that brought the
growth
Torgene
spurt.
over, wasn't it? The Scandinavians. So
Yeah.
they brought the Torgenes
Yeah.
over.
We were really short people. Though they did call us, the Romans called us, and quite a few people referred to Scottish people as the devils in skirts throughout history.
I mean, they did build a whole wall, right?
What's that?
I mean, the whole point of Hadrian's Wall is like, you know what, we're not fucking with these people.
No, absolutely. And I think it's really
Yeah.
funny. There's a part where the Romans got to, which is like 10 minutes away from where I live, and then they were like, no, we're not going any further.
These people are
So-
insane. We're not bothering.
Yeah, the Romans did not mess with my hometown, and I find that hilarious. It's so
Uh-oh.
funny. Right.
Are we
Press
ready for
play,
the
press
next
play.
one?
Yes,
Next
yes.
song, let's go.
You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one.
Okay, let's go.
This is one of my favorites.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as
This is tall Odysseus. They didn't make him a short king.
We'll leave a very strongly worded comment down below about this. He's got range when it comes to his like vocals because this is different from the first song. I find that impressive.
It gets even better the longer you listen.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become
these lyrics are fucking great.
I get chills every time I hear this song.
Yeah. So a comet becomes a meteor when it enters the Earth's atmosphere and lands.
I'm just a man.
Oh.
Was that the baby getting yeeted?
Oh, wait, I've not heard this song.
Is it still the same song? It is, I think. No, it's a different one, okay.
Yeah. I've never heard that part before.
Okay. But have you heard this song before?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
600 men
under my command, with only one goal in mind. Make it back alive to our homeland.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 miles of open sea, but the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between. And the car's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. And enemy's waiting. Army, so full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Captain, you really got 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. Curse the war of
That's not a good start to the journey, is it?
His no. Eurylochus is his brother-in-law, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There will hunt for food, my second in command. Now full speed ahead.
This got a good beat to it.
That's his best friend.
Okay. I'm guessing you mean the voice actor, of course, yeah.
No. Polites. That's his
Oh.
best friend. Odysseus'
Okay.
best friend. He's a very important character.
I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's break the place. No, Polites, gear up. You and I'll go ahead. We should try to find a way no one ends up dead. We don't know what's ahead. Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed.
You reckon he knows the name of all 600 of his men?
I don't know.
And
I wouldn't
remembers
be
all of their
surprised, though.
birthdays.
Maybe not their birthdays, but I feel
Yeah,
like he
I
knows
mean,
all
they
of
don't
their
celebrate a
names.
birthday like 2 birthdays a day at that rate.
Yeah, there's 600 of them.
Yeah. All right, what do you think about
It's
that
really
one?
hard
What's
not
your
to sing
thoughts?
along.
You're allowed to sing along a
Okay,
little
so
bit. I'll
there's
allow it.
something. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, okay. So, so that song is really important because it introduces 2 really important characters, which is Eurycles and Polites, right? And
Yeah.
they're both, for lack of better phrase, Odysseus's brothers. One's his literal brother-in-law, and one's his best friend, who he kind of grew up with his entire life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And both of them represent 2 different mindsets, and one is take what we need and get home, and the other was bargain for what we need so we can get home. You know what I mean? It's 2
Yeah.
different mindsets. And I think the next song is very good. The next song kind of points the picture of what Polites is trying to put across really, really well. I'm pretty sure it's the next song anyway. Also, I want to point out the designs for the characters are actually based off of the singers. So
Oh,
Polites
really?
is yes, Polites is, oh, I don't know how you say that. His character design, he has glasses because the
Which is not a
singer
thing
wears
people had
glasses
back
and stuff
in
like that.
ancient Greece, which is
No,
something I
it's not a
noticed. Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but it's really cute. It is really cute. So they represent 2 different mindsets and 2 different paths that Odysseus could go down. But it's one of those things that you learn later down the rank, the musical, that neither option is the right option. You know what I mean? It's really
Yeah.
interesting. But I like the way they frame it. You know what I mean? I really, really like the way they frame it.
I think it's a nice touch giving them designs based on the people doing the voice. I didn't realize that. I thought, hey, he's wearing glasses. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I thought when I saw it, I thought, oh, they're doing like the trope thing. So, oh, this guy's a nerdy guy, so give him glasses, even though that wasn't a thing back then, which is what I would have said. But
Back
no, it's
then,
interesting
no.
that they, which is what
Yeah.
they based it on. Okay, that's interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, so Jorge, the guy who's singing
Yeah.
Odysseus's parts, he is the one that wrote the musical.
Yeah.
He also like selected everybody. But he actually did it through TikTok auditions and stuff like that. So a lot of people
Really?
that
Okay. I mean, that explains
Yeah,
why it's so
yeah.
popular on TikTok, because that's where I found out, because a lot of my friends cosplay and
Yeah.
like lip sync to the music. Okay,
Yeah,
this
so-
looks interesting.
there's so much of behind the scenes for Epic stuff on Jorge's like Twitter. Also, I'm just saying, if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I'm so sorry. I've only ever
Read it,
seen
yeah.
it written. Yeah, so I've only ever read it. So if I'm wrong, sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's Jorge because he's what's the word? I don't want to say the wrong word. What is it? I don't know. I don't know. Latina? I don't think he's Latina. I don't know if he's Latina.
Latino for
I don't
male.
know. Latino for male. Sorry, I just
Okay.
transgendered Jorge.
No,
I'm so
Shadow
sorry.
Shadow the Hedgehog likes Latinas. That's where you're getting confused.
You're so right. But no, it was very popular on TikTok, and they did a lot of the casting for for the musical through TikTok, and he showed so much of his process. So some of the earlier works of Epic the Musical sounded a lot like Hamilton.
Okay.
And see that talking bit, which I think was voiced by the actress for Athena, right?
Yeah.
That is very Hamilton-esque, and I hadn't heard that before because it's not in the official album on Spotify and stuff like that. So I'd never heard that before. I think that is part of the remnants from when he was still inspired
they used it
by
to bridge
Epic,
from one song to the next one. Yeah.
Hamilton. Yeah. But it was really interesting. You really saw this entire thing taking shape over the course of the years on TikTok. It was insane.
No, I can see why it has such a dedicated fan base, but also it made me think of something. So I think it might have been Epic the Musical that started this whole trend, but like people getting discovered on TikTok through this sort of thing, right? And I know studios try to
Yes.
manufacture this when they realize people becoming famous through it. So I don't know if you know the song like A B C D E F U whatever that was popular on TikTok, but that was
Yes.
literally they tried to make it seem like, oh, she came up with it live during a TikTok live spontaneously, but no, this is like a pre-produced, like pre-recorded studio song that they had ready to release, and they
plant.
just did a TikTok live. Yeah, it was a plan. I think Epic the Musical success must have been what inspired. So I know they're inspired by the fact that loads of music and artists were being discovered through TikTok, and they basically were planting.
It's like how in
ones like
the
that.
70s, 80s, and 90s, people were doing like their garage bands. I think they're called in America.
Yeah.
Like they start in a garage band and they go to a small time gig, and then there's a
Yeah.
big music producer there. He's like, "You gotta hear this."
Well,
No,
listen to this.
it's really funny.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Holds up the phone.
Yeah.
But no, I can definitely see that. But it has a very dedicated fan base because of the way it came around. But a lot of the art is based off of the actual singers, which is really cool. And you've got more
That's a
people
nice
nowadays making their own kind of character designs. I will show you an absolutely gorgeous character design for Cersei, who appears later on. It's just stunning. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't know what version of Cersei we're going to see this time. But if it's not the one that I think it is, then I will show you the one that I am thinking of, because she is like,
I think
this
Cersei's the one I've seen a lot of my
woman.
friends cosplaying as.
Probably, to be completely honest with
she
you.
seems
But
like she's
there's
probably a popular character.
Oh, she is. She absolutely is. But no, this next song is like really important to Odysseus's character. And it is a song that carries throughout the entire musical.
All right, shall I
If
hit
it is the
play?
one that I'm thinking of. Yes. It is.
You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service. You try to relax, my friend. Find qualities. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start.
I think I've heard people lip syncing to this song.
I love these little guys.
My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, so we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree, but look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms. Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat?
The cave, scary cave.
A cave.
Scary cave.
You're saying there's a cave where we could feast.
I'm pretty sure in the original story of the Odyssey, the Lotus Eaters were just people, weren't they? Not little guys.
Yes, they were.
Thank you.
Welcome.
They're so cute, brother.
It's interesting. It's an interesting change to make, turning them into little cute guys.
There's so much guilt inside you. Greet the world with arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with
Greet the world
open
with open arms.
You can relax, my friend.
You can relax, my friend. I love Politees so much, he makes me cry. Also, I want to point out something really important, actually.
Go on.
Each character has their own instrument that represents them, right? So, Odysseus's is a guitar, right? And Penelope's is a violin. And Penelope and Odysseus, they share, like, a melody, but it's played differently. And throughout the musical, you'll notice that there's different types of guitars being used for Odysseus. So when he's calm, it's like a kind of acoustic guitar, but when his mind is in like overwhelmed and he's in peril and stuff like that, it's more like electric guitars that are playing and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Oh, it's an absolutely fantastic thing. And the background music actually adds so many layers to the songs on top of that. So I think you would have noticed back then when Polites was singing, it was like a hand drums. What are they called?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've forgotten what they're called.
Is it bongos?
Not bongos. Hold on, let me look it up really quickly.
No, that's interesting. It reminds me of do you know Divinity Original Sin 2, the game Larian made before Baldur's Gate 3? In that game, when you make your character, you can also choose an instrument for your character. So once your character's turn or when your character gets a kill, it plays the song from that instrument for the battle music and stuff. Which was a cool touch I wish they brought over to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. It's a hand pan drum type thing.
Yeah, I did pick up on that little beat going.
Yeah, so each character has their own representative instrument and it will play when there's something like referencing them, and they all have their little motif as well throughout it. So like I want to say this now so you can start to pick up on it as it goes through, because a lot of the time you don't pick it up on your first watch or like listen and stuff like that, and the longer and the more you listen to it, the more you notice things. Athena's is a piano, by the way.
Okay.
So I just think you'll enjoy it. I want to point out like the really small, like some of the smaller details, because
I love smaller details like that.
Good.
You can tell like
They're
something that was made with a lot of
good.
passion along the way, because like obviously they paid attention to sort of
Absolutely,
thing.
it was. Mm-hmm.
I think the next song is the last song in the Troy Saga, isn't it? In Act 1.
Yes,
so let
it
me hit play on
is.
that one.
I think so.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? Athena!
I can hear the piano already.
Yep.
I see you changing from Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you.
I do like the voice for it they got for Athena.
It's fantastic.
Master of war. My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill. A man for only the best.
Oh, that's like the start of our campaign in D&D.
Yes.
Literally is. In Odyssey of the Dragonlords.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go. Look how small he is. Pause here very quickly.
Okay.
See that noise that just
Yeah.
played? That's a really important noise. Jorge kind of said that when you hear that noise, it's Athena using magic.
Ah, okay. The little heartbeat,
Um,
like thump sound.
Not the heartbeat. So see, it's almost like a note that's being played backwards. So if you
Oh,
put it
okay.
back
Yeah,
a
the
few
little
seconds,
reverb. Yeah.
yeah. So that's actually a really important noise.
Oh, that one.
That
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it literally is
So
just a reversed sound. Yeah.
it's a reversed note, music note. And he basically said whenever that's played, Athena is using magic.
Okay.
He he referred to each of the gods and stuff like that having their own powers, obviously, and it's showcased in different ways. And he kind of came up with skill names for them because he was inspired by anime, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Um, of course. So he kind of saw it. It was like Odysseus was entering Athena's mind palace or some shit like that. I can't recall. But that is an important noise, and it's important to pay attention for that noise. It's because it's basically Athena creating a space for her and Odysseus to speak.
Oh, she's creating an instance. An
Yes,
instance area.
she's domain expanding. Yes, domain expansion, 100%. That is what she is doing right now. You can press play again.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Like you thought.
Enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Athena, badass in the arena, unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, dressed as a friend.
We'll see where it ends. Me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them, and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
And then that's that instance kind of ending there.
That was pretty good. I like
I know,
Athena's
it's
voice.
sick, right?
Yeah. I'm a big
Athena's
fan.
voice is gorgeous. I can't remember it. Jorge's wife actually sings as one of the characters.
Okay.
Yeah, she actually voices the character of Cersei.
Okay.
So he started off with people around him. Sorry, I couldn't remember who voiced sorry, I had to type things, so my VTuber was going through a bunch of emotions. I couldn't remember because I always get it mixed up. I always think she played Athena when it was not her playing Athena, but I think she sang the vocals for Athena in the very early stages until they found
before
an
they
actress.
cast. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, until they cast one for Athena. Though I might be wrong about that, but I always get them mixed up for some reason. Right. Do you
How
want
long
to
did
do
it
the
take
Polyphemus
to-
arc?
We'll do that in the next video. Before I do that, I have a few questions. How long
Yes.
did it take for him to produce? Because it's 40 songs, isn't it? How long? When did they start making it? What year was it?
2 seconds, and I will actually look that up.
Because there's a lot of work gone into this. And like I think I only heard about it like 2023, 2024, so I think it came out around then.
June 2019.
Oh, so he literally
Uh,
worked on it over COVID, basically.
Yeah, Jorge Rivera-Herrans began production of Epic the Musical around June 2019, initially conceived as a senior thesis project at the University of Notre Dame. The musical was heavily influenced by anime and video games. It gained significant
tell.
public attention when snippets were first shared on TikTok in January 2021. So it started as a development as a senior thesis in 2019. The first snippets were posted on TikTok around January 2021. The first official saga, the Choice Saga, was released
Which
in
was watched, yeah.
2022. And the final ninth saga, the Ithaca Saga, was released on December 24th, 2024.
Okay, yeah, I think that's around about when I heard about it. So yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That's a short amount of time for something that's got like 40 songs and a lot of work clearly gone into it. That's actually really impressive.
Mhm. It's absolutely incredible. The sheer amount of time and effort that went into creating this musical. And the thing is, and something that I believe is part of the reason why it's so popular is because Jorge genuinely took criticism very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When people feel like they have a hand in something, they become so much more attached to it. So there are things that people would point out and say, I think it would be better if you did it like this. And he would try it and it would be better. And then he would go, what do you think of this? You know what I mean? It was a give
Yeah.
and a take all the time, all the way throughout the production. And I think that is why it is such a special album to so many people.
And I know there's like multiple different
Mhm.
versions of like animatics as well. Like, loads of people have done like their own versions of it, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Got a really strong community around it.
Oh, absolutely. And there's so many different designs, so many like different ideals and stuff that goes into it. And every character in this is important as well. Every character is important, including the 600 men
Yeah.
in the army.
I-
They're all important.
I do like how they've taken creative like liberties that like, you know, obviously the Lotus Eaters, they're meant to be like
Mhm.
regular people, but obviously turning into little guys
Yeah.
does add more charm. And I wasn't really expecting them to like that take that kind of like great, because obviously I thought the glasses thing was like a thing. All right, that's an interesting one, but no, they've done quite a lot, and I think I quite like the changes
Yes.
they've made to it.
There's like so many parts of this that Jorge did take some creative liberties with,
Hmm.
but I honestly think it works better for the telling of the story. There is a lot of discourse about certain parts online, and I'm happy to touch upon it when we come on them.
Yeah.
Come to them. When we come to them
Phrasing.
later down the line. Sorry, mind went elsewhere apparently. But I'm happy to touch on those topics later down the line when we come to those songs and stuff like that. Because there's certain interactions between different characters that Jorge took some liberties with that some people don't like and a lot of people do like, and it really just depends on how you view the Odyssey as a whole.
Yeah.
But
I
one
like
of the
the
most
fact that
important
it's
takeaways,
intentionally veering
sorry.
off to create its own identity. I think that makes it more unique, and it's not like a
Yes,
straight retelling,
it does.
which I can see people not
It
liking,
does.
but I quite like that.
It's Jorge's telling.
Yeah.
And I love that. Because I think it's important to adapt stories as time goes on. Like, we don't, like, some of the original stories that we tell, some of the original stories that we tell and that we read when we're children, we grow up and we see them retold all the time. Like, let's say, for example, Belle, Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli has their own version of Beauty and the Beast, which is Porco Rosso, right? And that Porco Rosso is one of my favorite films. I love it so much. And it is another retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but it was completely adapted in an entirely different light. And I think that's a wonderful thing. It's the same basis, but it's an entirely different retelling.
I mean,
and it
you can say the
has
exact same thing about Dragon Ball
entirely
and
different
Journey to the
vibes.
West again as well. It's the same story, just
Mhm.
retold in like a different context with a different setting, and you know, creative liberty has been taken.
I think it's important because I think it helps bring a story to a wider audience. And definitely Epic the Musical made a lot of people fall in love with Greek mythology and the Odyssey as a whole. And I think that's a wonderful thing. There's nothing wrong with creating and fostering a love for history. And I think that's an incredible thing. And Jorge did a great job at that.
Okay, absolutely. I agree with that. Before we do move on
Yes.
to the next one, though, I'm going to wrap this video up on YouTube. I'm going to tell everyone to like, comment down below. But what I normally do for React videos is I tell people to leave a secret word in the comments so we know if they made it to the end of the
Ooh.
video. Do you want to come up with a secret word for them?
Glasses. We'll do
Glasses.
glasses.
Yeah, put the
Yeah,
word
for
glasses
qualities.
somewhere in your comment down below, and we'll know if you watched the end of the video or not.